Hello, Incredible One. Welcome to the Incredible Factor Business Podcast, the place to be to grow a business that shakes the planet. I'm your host, business growth coach, Darnyelle J. Harmon. Join me each week for inspiring stories, powerful interviews, and business growth strategy to help you experience abundance in your life because of your business. Oh, and one more thing. On this podcast, I'm going to keep it all the way real with you about the good, the bad, and the incredible of entrepreneurship. But don't worry, it's all for your good so that you can build a business that funds the life you crave. Let's jump into today's episode. Hello, Incredible One. Darnyelle here. Welcome back. This episode is powered by the Breakthrough Tour. We are pulling into Atlanta, Chicago, Washington, D.C., and Delaware this March. If you are tired of sitting in struggle and you are ready to strut in significance, visit breakthroughindbusinessevent.com/tour to learn more. In our last episode, I let you in on another one of my little secrets, and I'm hoping that as a result of listening to that episode and hearing my heart and hearing my struggle, you can truly, finally, unequivocally say that comparison is for the birds. Well, this time around, the reason why I need you to be able to say comparison is for the birds is because it's time to take this thing to the next level. It's time to talk about business. In fact, I'm ready to introduce you to my body of work, which today is known as the Leverage Your Incredible Factor System. The Leverage Your Incredible Factor System has 4 phases, right? I'm going to walk you through each of those phases, and then I'm going to introduce you specifically to the pillars of business optimization, because that is where the magic really happens. Now, leveraging your incredible factor takes extreme clarity. You have to get clear about who you are and what your incredible factor is, right? And we covered that in episode number 1. I even gave you my incredible factor worksheet, and I did that because I want you to win. I want you to get clear about your unique brilliance, your incredible factor, so that you can leverage it to shake the planet and fund the life that you crave. Now, I'm sure it goes without saying that normally I usually only provide that worksheet to my paying clients. But that's how much I care about you and your incredible factor, and you ultimately leveraging it in order to serve the planet. So that's why I gave it to you. Now, as you know, after having walked through clearly identifying your hot, undeniable gift, your signature business move, and your unique value proposition, is that you got extremely clear and you entered the first step in the Leverage Your Incredible Factor system. The first phase, actually, it's not really a step, it's more of a phase, is about defining everything that needs to be known about you and your business. It's where extreme clarity comes into play. And it is only once you have clearly defined your incredible factor that you're ready to move into phase 2, which is all about taking ownership of your incredible factor. And owning it is about knowing that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you, Incredible One, are the bee's knees. Like, you're the best thing since pockets. Like, when God created you, he was showing the world what incredible looked like. It is so important that you have the confidence and the courage to show up powerfully in your work. I was literally having a conversation today. One of the things I do is I call my clients on their birthday to spend a little bit of time with them. And this is current clients as well as previous clients. And so today I was talking with a previous client, and I just asked her, how are you? Because the last time I talked to her was a year ago. And so she started to share with me how things were and how, except for this one area of her life, everything is really coming together. And as I started to listen to her share about her area of lack and how her lack was taking over everything, I invited her to step into a more courageous version of herself. And I'll be honest, at the start of introducing her to the thought that she might be able to show up more powerfully, she wasn't taking ownership, but by the end of our conversation, she was in full ownership of her incredible factor and how she'd need to show up and play full out in order to inspire her potential clients to say yes to themselves and invest in her. So owning your incredible factor, the second phase of the Leverage Your Incredible Factor system, is truly all about understanding your confidence and letting your confidence be on display and truly exploiting your gifts and your talents. Like, No holds barred, no apology. Owning who you are is what it's all about. And once you have taken ownership of who you are, which is so very important in the process, you are ready to move on to phase 3. And phase 3 is about unleashing your incredible factor. I used to hold a live event of the same name. Now, unleashing your incredible factor is where the pillars of business optimization enter the equation, or enter the sequence, if you will. And I'm going to take some time and walk you through each of the 7 of the pillars that are in this third phase of unleashing your incredible factor. And it is only after you have successfully unleashed your incredible factor, I'll even tell you what to look for to know that you are in fact unleashing, that you will be able to introduce yourself and your business to leverage. An incredible one. Can I just tell you that that is where life really happens, when you are experiencing leverage at every turn. It is through leverage that you don't have to work like a super slave in your business anymore. It's how you really get to build a business that serves you in every possible way without having to work for every single dime that comes into your business. We'll talk more about that throughout our time together. But for now, let's jump into these pillars of business optimization, which again is a part of phase number 3 of the Leverage Your Incredible Factor system. So there are 7 pillars, 7 for perfection and completion. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to do it to completion. And I'm encouraging you to do the same exact thing. So when we think about the pillars in these 7, each one of them has its own role and responsibility in the ability of you being able to take your business to the next level. The first pillar is mindset. That's how you win the inner game of business. Mindset is everything. 95% of your success, or the lack thereof, is tied to the 6 inches in between your ears. And I know you might think that I'm crazy, but the truth of the matter is, you've probably even heard this. I think it was Henry Ford who said it first. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. I think Henry Ford said it first, but Walt Disney gets credit for it. And the truth of the matter is, the difference between doing and thinking is all in the mind, right? I love mindset work, and I love being able to help my clients to get clarity around their mindset, because the fact of the matter is this: your thoughts equal your feelings and beliefs, which affect your actions and ultimately your results. So there is nothing that you will think about that will not help to either hurt or hinder what you bring about. And so it's really important that you take the time to do the mindset work. Before you can take your business to the next level, guess what? You're going to need to do mindset work. You've probably heard that at every level there's another devil, and it is so true. And so we spend a lot of time on mindset work. We spend a lot of time on helping people to raise their deserve level. We spend a lot of time on helping people to understand what the self-sabotaging beliefs and actions they take on a continuous basis are that have the potential to derail them from achieving their business destiny. So we spend a lot of time on mindset, and that's the first pillar for a reason, because until your mind is right, you won't be able to get your money right. And while we know it's not all about the money, let's be real. We are in business to earn a profit, and profit is how we keep score. So the money does matter, but your mindset is going to dictate whether or not your money is long or short. I'm really hoping that you'll do the work to have long money. The second pillar is brand messaging. Brand messaging is how you get known, right? If I were to say to you, Nike, you'd be able to say to me, just do it, right? If I were to show you the swoosh, you'd be able to tell me what company it represents, because Nike and powerful brands like mine and yours spend a lot of time in the marketplace getting known. What that means is that you have to spend a lot of time getting clear about your brand message or what you want to be known for. And then you have to shout it from the rooftops every chance you get. That's right. You're going to have to become a broken record if you want to be known for that thing. Most business owners miss the mark with their messaging because they abandon the key message long before traction actually happens. Now, there are varying statistics out there as to how long it really takes for a message to land in the marketplace and you to get traction. So I'm going to tell you that it will take you on average about 90 days of saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over for someone to know you for that thing. So keep that in mind before you give up. Don't base the significance of your message on the number of likes that you get or don't get. That will get you in trouble, and that will keep you on a path of not being able to clearly identify what you want to be known for through your brand message. Messaging is everything. It's not about your logo or even about the coloring that you choose. The brand essence elements that people get caught up in only work once we know the message and the meaning behind them. So you've got to be prepared to take the time to develop the message and then to tell the story of the message over and over and over again. The third pillar is marketing, and marketing is how you get found. Gone are the days when we knock door to door like those old salesmen used to do, right? We've got the internet, we've got cell phones. Now we can put our message out there and get known for that message and allow our most ideal clients to self-select. That means they raise their hands, they find us. That is how you know your marketing is working. When you go through the process and you are getting found by your most ideal clients. I love this. I love it when I get a new referral or I get a new person requesting to do a discovery call with me. I always ask them, how did you learn about me? And they say, oh, I found you. I was online and I was searching for this, or I put this into Google and I found this, or I was talking to this person. And when I told them what I needed, they told me about you. The best marketing will get you found by the clients that you want to serve. That's the third pillar. The fourth pillar is sales. Sales are how you get paid. And it is all about getting paid, right? And the thing is, until you have the right mindset, until you are known and you're getting found consistently, you will not get paid. And when I say get paid, I'm not just talking about the transaction itself, right? I'm talking about everything that goes into the sales process as a part of this pillar. Your packaging or what you offer to your clients, right? Your sequencing around sales. I don't like to use the word funnel because funnel means something goes in and then it comes out. I like to use sales cycles because sales cycles are continuous. I'm all about building clients for life, right? But until you have a firm grasp on your sales and you know how to get paid, you will not be making money in your business. And if I can be honest with you, you don't even have a business until you're getting paid. Up until that point, it is just a great idea. And then the fifth pillar is operations. Only once you have your mind right, your message is tight, your marketing is concise, and your sales are bringing new people in over and over and over and over, are you ready to operationalize your business? That's when you want to invoke systems. Most people try to build systems before they've even proven concept that who they are and what they do is wanted in the marketplace. I don't want that for you. So don't start building out your systems until you are ready. And I will tell you more. I will do an entire episode on the 7 systems you want to have in your business. But for now, just know that operations and operational infrastructure is pillar number 5. So let's do a quick review before we hit the last 2 pillars. We talked about mindset. Mindset is how you win the inner game, right? We talked about your brand message, which is how you get known. We talked about marketing, which is how you get found. We talked about sales, which is how you get paid. And we've talked about operations, which is how you build your business. Each of these pillars will be its own episode here on the podcast. I promise you. I have so much information, content, and strategy I can offer on each one of those that I don't want to shortchange you in this overview. The 6th pillar is talent optimization, because once you are known, found, and paid consistently, and you've got some systems in place, you're starting to make yourself duplicatable, you're positioning yourself for leverage and scale, you are ready to build your team. And talent is how you get the competitive edge. You've got to have the best of the best expanding your brand in the marketplace. You've got to have the right people in the right positions so that everything you do leads you to the goals and objectives that you set in your business from day one. And that's what talent optimization is all about. I can't wait to talk with you more about talent optimization and tell you some of the tools that I help my clients to use to help them to find the best candidates for the positions they are trying to fill. You know, you might start out as an entrepreneur, but the goal is really to become a business owner or a CEO. And CEOs are not the only people in their business. CEOs have teams that are supporting them and helping them to scale. And then the seventh and final pillar is leadership and legacy. And that is how you create a life that you love. That's how you give back to the community. That's how you shake the planet, Incredible One. It's all about leadership and legacy. We'll spend so much time talking about how to lead your team and how to build a legacy based on your business so that there's something left behind when you are finished all the work that you came here to do. That's what it's really all about. So there you have it. Those are the 7 pillars: mindset, brand messaging, marketing, sales, operations, talent, and leadership and legacy. We have so much more to cover. But for now, I want you to go on over to incrediblefactorpodcast.com and take a look of the pillars of business optimization. I'm literally giving you the image so that you can see exactly what it's going to take to grow your business, shake the planet, and fund the life you crave. I'll see you next time. Take care. Thank you for joining me for the Incredible Factor Business Podcast. I'd love to help you grow a business that shakes the planet. Get started today by joining our exclusive community at sixfigurecashflowclub.com. And if you enjoyed our time together, do yourself a favor. Head on over to iTunes, subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. Until next time, you deserve a business that funds the life you crave. Take care.